Manchester United have made a lot of errors in the transfer market in recent years, but arguably one of their biggest mistakes was from a player they didn't sign rather than one they did. Article continues under the video. Despite only being outspent by Chelsea in the last 5 years, United have failed to assemble a squad of any real quality, which has left the club having their worst ever Premier League campaign as they sit in 14th place. Perhaps unsurprisingly, United's answer to their reckless spending is to spend more this summer and build a squad suited to Ruben Amorim's needs, with many costly signings already written off by the club as transfer failures. Among the top of Amorim's agenda is an energetic midfielder with an eye for a pass, a mold which United have sought for many years, which led the club to the profile of João Neves last summer. View full profile. Neves was heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford, and United had positioned themselves as favourites for his signature. However, they balked at Benfica's initial demand of his €120 million release clause. Yet Neves eventually moved to Paris Saint-Germain last summer for just €60 million, a move largely funded by the sale of Manuel Ugarte to United, and the 20-year-old's sensational performance against Arsenal in the Champions League showed just what the Red Devils missed out on with their uncertainty. Neves everything Amorim wants in Man United midfield. Neves has been a key figure for PSG this season, providing 3 goals and 8 assists from midfield in League One, but the Portuguese international showed his defensive value at the Emirates, making more tackles than any other player on the pitch. 6. João Neves was instrumental in PSG's win over Arsenal. Copyright Tomago. João Neves was instrumental in PSG's win over Arsenal. Equally adept in possession as out of it, Neves would be a perfect option in Amorim's system, particularly with uncertainty over the future of Kobbie Mainoo and with the likes of Casemiro, Christian Eriksen and Mason Mount proving less than adequate. But United do not need to be convinced of Neves' ability, having extensively tracked him last summer, and it is unclear exactly why they did not push harder for the youngster after learning the drop in his asking price. However, what is clear is that United, once again, chose poorly, with Ugarte's ball-playing ability leaving much to be desired, which is why PSG deemed him unsuitable in the first place and were happy to sanction his sale. United are facing a pivotal summer, and it is imperative that the club pursue the right target rather than the best deal if they are to give Amorim the best chance of assembling a squad capable of turning their fortunes around. The Football Transfers app. Check out Football Transfers' new app for all of football's big storylines, transfer rumors and exclusive news in one convenient place directly on your mobile device. The Football Transfers app is available on Google Play and in the Apple App Store. Download here.